Fox College Football says UCLA is on the roll. They've now won 2 straight Big Ten matchups after starting the season 0-4. Bussin' with the Boys says UCLA might be back. Look at this. From DraftKings Sportsbook says Jerry Neuheisel took over play calling duties and UCLA turned into a powerhouse. There needs to be a discussion about UCLA being the best team in the country. And BetMGM says UCLA before Jerry Neuheisel, 0-4, 57 total points. UCLA with Jerry Neuheisel, 2-0, 80 total points. Now, nothing crazy about that, but let me be the one that reminds you that Tim Skipper is actually the head coach at UCLA, as Jonathan Smith is pointing out. I know Jerry Neuheisel is a fan favorite from his time as a player, but this is getting a little weird, isn't it? I can't recall a turnaround like this being credited to anyone other than the head coach previously. Blah, 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 blah. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and support and donate to projecttransition.org below. Let's go. And for those of you who don't know who the head coach of UCLA football is, his name is Tim Skipper. Yeah, him. That guy right there. Him. Yeah, that's Tim Skipper. For those who don't know, blah, 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 blah. Little weird, maybe a lot weird, because this is something that seems unprecedented, but let's figure that one out together. Let's talk through it. Lego. There's a conversation right now that's not being well reported, but people are witnessing. UCLA was the sorriest team in the world. And then all of a sudden they became one of the better teams of late after 3 straight wins. And you can see their interim head coach. So they fired our boy, what's his name?
No, Chip was Chip was there last year.
What you gonna say, Terry Donahue?
It was a couple of years ago.
No. They fired Foster.
Chip was last year.
No, nobody know Foster.
Yes,
first
Foster.
Deshaun Foster, thank you. All right, so Deshaun Foster gone. Then that turns into interim head coach Tim Skipper. Who knew that? Thank you. But everybody knows Jerry Neuheisel. Why? Because his daddy was Rick Neuheisel, used to coach, and he used to play at UCLA. But what's happening is UCLA's resurgence is happening. Everybody's like, whoa! And no one's giving the credit to Tim Skipper. They're giving it all to Jerry Neuheisel.
Which is crazy.
But then people are taking it where they take it, because they're like, Jerry is vanilla ice cream, and Tim is chocolate. So then they're like, are y'all doing it for another reason or for the obvious, famous, you used to play here, likable reason? Well, you said it was crazy. I'm listening to you. Here we go.
Nobody cares that this Neuheisel played here. Nobody I know remembers him. We remember his father. We don't remember him.
I knew it.
And then all of a sudden, we start getting a couple of wins together, and it's the assistant coaches victory and not the head coach. I didn't even know the head coach was a brother until this past week.
Well,
I was like, oh, this
people
is...
didn't know he was a head coach.
And I was like, oh, and it's funny you even brought this up, because I thought the same thing over the weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I hearing Neuheisel's name and he's not the head coach?
Thank you.
And then when I saw who was the head coach after this last victory, I was like, oh, UCLA will UCLA.
But okay, UCLA will UCLA. But my homeboy Marty is the AD. He is a brother, but he's not the media. He's not in charge of media relations, but he is the AD. That's a brother there. So I don't think he's promoting and pushing. I think the media is pulling for Jerry more than they are for Tim.
Well,
Mr.
tell your boy to control the narrative, get his PR team out there doing the right thing, and change the way everybody is looking at this. Because show me one other instance where the assistants are getting all the victories all the credit for victories.
Okay, so I went to my second brain to find out which instances ever.
I hate when you do that shit, because you do that shit with my little shit, man. You be over there fucking typing shit while we talking and shit like that. So you got some fucking comebacks on ChatGPT and shit. You did that shit that one time when we did that shit.
I just did it too,
talking about Bosa shit. I'm like, oh, man, you didn't know that shit till you started looking at your phone.
Well, knowledge is power, and this is
slick.
knowledge.
You slick.
While we there real quick, because I just did the same thing. And I said Chip Kelly was there last year. Y'all laughed. You was like, oh, that was years ago. Chip Kelly left last year.
He wasn't the coach last year.
He left in 24.
No, Foster was there
Foster
last year.
was there last year.
He left in 24.
One thing ChatGPT always writes to the bottom. Not everything's factual.
He left in 2024.
No, what's the name? What's the coordinator
last year?
No, I'm saying there was coaches after, but I was like, he left last year.
They
meant no, he left a couple years.
They meant like January 1st or some shit.
He didn't coach UCLA
last
year.
No, I know there's somebody else that was there, but it wasn't years ago. It was last year.
It was 2 years ago. It was actually years ago.
2 seasons ago.
Okay, all right.
That's the difference.
Year 1 is year. What is year 2? Years.
We're talking about seasons versus year.
Okay, seasons.
Because you could have
This is the
2
second
seasons in calendar
season
years.
second season.
that Kelly is not the
Right.
coach.
Yeah, he went to what? Ohio
Yeah,
State.
He was an offensive coordinator at Ohio
and
State.
won a chip.
Because
Then
you got 2 seasons in the calendar year.
you really trying to make this argument, huh?
No, I'm just saying.
You just won't let it
There's
go.
2 seasons.
Carmen, you like this shit? This is what you like? Is this your man's?
Carmen.
This your man's?
Oh boy.
Hold me down. Hold me down, Carmen.
No, but yeah, he left. He gone. And Deshaun was there. Oh man, this is tough. Because I mean, you just knew after that first interview that Deshaun gave that no matter what he did, that was gonna come back into play real fast and real furious. And it came back quick. Like, oh, you losing 3 games this year? After last year? And he gone.
And they weren't even competitive in those games.
And now they win it. They beat Penn State. They beat Northwestern, which, but they beat Michigan State.
Michigan State, yep.
And now they got homecoming. I'm like, I'm going to homecoming. 4 weeks ago, them tickets is not mine.
Well, think about it.
I'm going now.
Gene tried to give 4 tickets to UCLA Penn State away for free. And I was like,
that's
ain't
true.
no way I'm going to see them lose
Was it that game?
100
Yes,
to nothing.
it was the Penn State Rose Bowl game, UCLA. Yeah. And I hate the Rose Bowl because it's too hard to get in and out no matter where you sit.
You gotta walk so far.
Oh, it's just too much.
All far.
You gotta get there 2 hours early.
It's always
There was
backed
only
up.
one time I was like, this is pretty interesting. It's one lane, but one way. But it's just too much. And I was like, hey, they suck. I was like, they're going to get beat by 90.
Yeah.
They won. They won. So I like to highlight when I see discrepancies. So you asked me, what are the instances? And then my second brain found none. All it found were things like this. Remember when Tony Dungy was under Dennis Green? I was like, ChatGPT, be smart. That's black on black. Then it was like, well, Mike Tomlin. And he was with Gruden. I was like, yeah, but Gruden was a star. No one said Tomlin over Gruden, right? Then they gave me Eric Bieniemy. I was like, yeah, okay. Like, stop playing.
Stop playing.
No, like Andy Reid. Like, okay. D'Amico Ryans. Well, I was like, nah, they still talking about who, Kyle Shanahan. Marcus Freeman. And then it was like, nope. Brian Kelly still was that guy. So this is unprecedented.
The only instance I could possibly think of was Buddy Ryan and Mike Ditka for the 85 Bears.
But that's still not this.
But it was still Mike Ditka's team, and Buddy thought he should be getting more shine than he was.
Without the racial element.
Without the racial element.
So people are starting to introduce the racial element to it like, I know the fame element. I know the likability. I know the familiarity. He played here. But you ain't going to mention – like, you could go around here with a gun and be like, who's the head coach of UCLA right now? Neuheisel? I don't know. Like, everybody going to go to sleep. No one is going to say Tim Skipper. So I'm going to say his name.
I didn't know either until
Tim
you
Skipper.
said that. I didn't know that because everything you see on media and everything is it's him, the young guy. And that's who they want to take over next year. You see what they're trying to set it up already?
They're trying to set it up. They're trying to set it up
already.
And you know what? UCLA already has a problem because every black person at UCLA is an athlete. I bet you could count on 2 hands and 2 feet the amount of students black students they have at UCLA who aren't athletes.
Well, that's white people too because it's all the Asians. It's an Asian school.
A lot more white folks than black folks.
You're right.
But
UCLA did change its demo.
In LA, naturally, is a lot more white people than black people.
But it's UCLA, and everybody black or Latino is an athlete at UCLA. The numbers are astonishingly bad. When they were recruiting my nephew for track, we saw the numbers. It was like they may have had 40 black kids there
40
that weren't on a sports team.
And they all were Q dogs. Let me stop.
You know what I mean? It was something ridiculous. Like, nah, you don't need to go there.
Yo, let me put you up on game. Americans lost $12.5 billion to scams last year. Don't think it can't happen to you. That's why I roll with today's sponsor, Aura. Think of them like an all-pro safety. Rodney Harrison, Brian Dawkins, always watching. Aura monitors all 3 credit bureaus, alerts you to fraud up to 250 times faster, and backs you with $1 million in identity theft insurance, plus 24/7 support. Lock down your credit, clean up your data, protect all your devices, all in one app. Hit aura.com/Marcellus Wiley. That's aura.com/Marcellus Wiley, or the link in my description for a 14-day free trial. Stay safe. Keep your identity yours. Let's go. Wow. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities.
Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. VINIA, not a powder, not a pill.
It's the Daily Chews 2X formula, and yeah, they taste good too.
It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.